Ben Say says he's driven over 30,000 rides for Uber and another 3,000 for Lyft.
I love the flexibility, the freedom.
He prefers being an independent contractor.
If I were to become a full-time employee, I would not be able to take time out to do things I need to do. My wife is a recovering cancer survivor. I had to take her to see doctors for checkup, hospital, all that. And how many full-time employment will allow me to do that?
Ben supports Proposition 22, which would keep rideshare drivers classified as contractors while for the first time extending some forms of compensation, such as healthcare subsidies and vehicle insurance. Uber and Lyft has spent nearly $200 million to promote the measure.
App-based driving is definitely a way to make your ends meet.
Why not spend the $200 million to make your company better for the people who make the money for your company, the drivers? What I would get is a stipend toward healthcare, and according to the studies, it would probably not even cover the cheapest plan under covered California.
Mejia stopped driving when the pandemic hit. He says the companies didn't provide protective equipment for drivers. Due to the independent classification, it took him more than 6 months to get unemployment benefits, something many other drivers still haven't received. Mejia cites a University of California, Berkeley study that estimates pay guarantee for Uber and Lyft drivers is the equivalent of $5.64 an hour. That's well below California's minimum wage of $13 an hour. The study includes the time drivers spend waiting between passengers or returning from outlying areas, something Uber and Lyft don't count as work time. But Say says he can make $30 to $40 an hour and refers to polls like this one from the rideshare guy, which shows 60% of drivers for and nearly 24% against, and the rest undecided.
There's the misnomer that both the Uber and Lyft are making tons of money on the back of the driver. When people bring this up for discussion, I always advise them that neither company is making any money. It's not profitable.
Mejia believes one reason polls among drivers favor Prop 22 is because of talk that Uber and Lyft could shut down in California.
The threat by Uber and Lyft to leave California is like a bully. They're just like bullies. Oh, you don't want to do this? Don't play with me, or I'm going to beat you up. They're trying to scare drivers.
Whether it passes or fails, what's the long-term trajectory for the companies in California as well as for their workers? Are the workers going to continue to have an arrangement that does or does not work well for them? And I think that California is certainly a test case for what other states may or may not want to do.
Cohen says the measure could have broader implications, such as how freelancers from other fields are classified in the future. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.